rolling. I smash on the gas at your Gordon. Can't make a bitch feel she important. You cut that thought out for that bitch out of boredom. I skirt off in the coupe like it's stolen. Get a tire screech, leave it smoking. Got my chopper with me cause I can fold it. False bites cause my chain got me frozen. I'm off a bean and I'm rolling.
It's your girl, Miss NYC. Atlanta Battle Rap TV. Make some noise.
Hey, you already know me. I'm Swag 2 G's. I ain't even gotta speak my slogan. Y'all know this shit. YBE, whole lot of gang shit. Let's go.
Y'all already know what it is. We flipped off a Kim, ABR shit. It was for when the coin toss. It's on Buddy to go first. Hey, battle it to my left.
It's your boy, Whisper. Glad to be home. Glad to be back on ABR. My favorite animal is owls. My birthday is in February.
Hey, y'all give it up for Ill Whisper. Battle to my right. Hey, y'all already know this. Like I said, we flipped off Cam. Ill Whisper on the coin toss. It's on my bro to go first. Hey, whenever you ready, bro. Get your shit.
Ipeeped, let's go, baby.
Top of the first.
No, it's him. It's on him.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's on Ill Whisper to go first. I apologize. Hey, Ill Whisper, whenever you ready to go, bro. Get your shit.
I'm off a bean and I'm rolling. I smash on the gas at your Gordon. Can't make a bitch feel she important. You cut that thought out for that bitch out of boredom. I skirt off in the coupe like it's stolen.
I said, Luke, please tell me, what the fuck's an Ipeeped? Because since they booked this shit, I wonder what the fuck that might mean. Because I think Luke is bad enough. And then the other side's weak. To top it off, there's not a space between the fucking IP. I thought the flyer had a typo. That shit's not wrong. Ipeeped. Sounds like some AirPods that you order off of Wish.com. And you put Luke up in the front and said that don't feel lame. Which why's your fucking rap name sound like it could be my real name? And this is your second battle, Luke. Your first was psyched for the lyric. Hope you've improved because you ain't winning with that type of material. See, Luke, I'm new. You see, Luke, I'm new. But bitch, I'm proving that my lines are ethereal. Know that any chance you walking out alive is a miracle. See, I don't know who you are, but Luke, I know who you is. You see, you ain't no battle rapper. You just pose for the image. You just a rapper at a battle, Luke. I'll show you the difference because you stand across me racist, and this moment's a privilege. So I'm hoping you witness. Because you ain't had a hope to begin with. You see, I came here just to rap. You only showed to attempt it. And bitch, I'm dead. I'll turn you to a ghost in an instant and raise a pistol with a grudge and start to hold it against me. I'll raise a pistol with a grudge and start to hold it against me. You see, I studied how you did in your battle, and as I watched the tape, I caught the traits within your whole performance when you rocked the stage. Like how you bounce between these random topics in an awkward way and hope the crowd can pick apart the ball. But they just lost the way. The time and thought creates, you know, your bars don't take a lot to make, and you pause and hope it compensates because you overcomplicate. To make it seem there's weight behind your words, but if you concentrate, you'll see how he's just talking and the points what he forgot to make. You see, I'm about to show you when you took this, you weren't smart, you accept it. Because you don't have a chance against me unless your art is perfected. When they first put you on the card, I found it hard to respect it because you belong on ABR. Because every bar is dyslexic. But when you thought you had that...
Keep that up.
You belong on ABR because every bar is dyslexic. But when you thought you had that type of skill to spar with a legend that's on the rise, I started to question what's your marketing method. Bitch, I'm that underdog they throw out in the yard and regret it. They come to see some fresh blood and just how far I can spread it. That's right.
Give it up that round, y'all. Give it up that round. Bottom of round one. It's on you, bro.
I'm off a bean and I'm rolling. I smash on the gas at your Gordon. Can't make a bitch feel she important. You cut that thought out for that bitch out of boredom. I skirt off in the coupe like it's stolen.
This shit puzzling my brain. Saying you the #1 draft pick. And it wasn't even a trade. Claim you got drive, but running a lane, and you not even running the lane. I feel like a pro versus a rookie. No, we not one and the same. I'm known for offense. You like playing D. EA Sports. No, we don't want you in the game. To keep it simple and plain, you would never make it on the yard with nothing to gain. It's a shame. I gotta push your line back. If ill try to rise with the crowd, I'ma mask up till my time max. If you wearing a white jersey, I'ma go insane, cause mine black. This football scheme was almost a 2-minute warning, in case y'all time that. But I'm damn whisper to get louder. If he do, it was a dime set. I'm lurking. This whispering savior y'all person, the one y'all want to serve y'all purpose, stop. He look like a cop, the one that be in the mall working, on the radio, talking, even when it's not urgent, violating my rights, always thinking he right. Well, I'ma let ill know he got the wrong person, throwing weak punches like his arm hurt. Man, listen, I do this for the niggas who didn't have a pot to piss in, the ones that try to play out a vision. So poke your chest out, show aggression, and a little ambition. So it's gonna be kind of awkward and odd to act this white boy for a little conviction. Your percentage low. Most of your shots, you missing. Even with a mask, I swish it. So all the crowd gonna say is R.I.P. when I send shots out of pistol. Man, let's go. Listen.
Keep talking. Go.
Who believe he's street? Not Luke got people. Everything I say is, man, hold on. Who believe he's street? Not Luke got people. Everything I say is art. Boy, you better play it smart. With words, my verse is my favorite part. My rounds give you the boot, like you didn't pay the part. And I'm in the streets, pulling strings, like I play the harp. Cause the only time you think you ballin' is when your clothes spray with starch. They go all the shits. They go all the shits when you hit. That's when the prayer starts. I'm exactly what guns and drugs got in common. I needed a pound for my first major start. You better make your mark. You better make your mark for me your exit spot, cause I got a hard drive too though, like a Lexus drop. Let's just stop looking before I pop up on like how you doing this evening, especially when Luke is speaking, and when he cooking, it's the most important part, like ramen noodle seasoning. Pussy.
It is, cause they be trash.
Pussy, you bet your King Caboodle be geeking all through the week tweeting, talking about his mixtape finna drop this weekend. If it don't drop, I'ma drop it for you. Your tape gonna end up leaking. Alright.
Give it up for round one, y'all. Give it up for round one. Top of round two, it'll whisper, it's on you.
I'm off a bean and I'm rolling. I smash on the gas at your Gordon. Can't make a bitch feel she important. You cut that thought out for that bitch out of boredom. I skirt off in the coupe like it's stolen.
And Luke, I hope you know this about to be a body bag, a clear defeat. I'm living proof the first appearance ain't what it appear to be. So you the type of fresh blood that I don't sweat, cause I'm just here to beat and barely making noise. But over whisper, you won't hear a peep.
Okay. All right, let's go.
You see, the name is Ill Whisper. And you'll see why that's his name of choice. Because he don't gotta raise his voice to hear him or to make his point. See, most rappers feel they need to talk with aggression, but Luke, I'm cold. And Ill can kill and keep it calm and collected. See, we both knew, but you ain't making moves like me, and I bet you won't peep shit after a good night's sleep. And bitch, I hate to be the one who makes the new guy leave, but he gon' have to, with some doctors and a few IVs. And bitch, that proof is fucking clearer than some moonshine beat. But you still showed and thought a win was something you might see. You dug a hole a yard wide and fucking 2 times deep and put a stone above that bitch and rape her Luke Ipeeped.
No, turn up.
You see, they booked you for your funeral. You'll end up in the coffin next. I'll use the pen I wrote this with to autograph your cause of death. I'll hang your jaw across your neck like zombies on The Walking Dead or off his head like Thor when there's no stones inside the gauntlet.
I like that.
You see, Ipeeped isn't like me. I'm at the top lock, and this is high key. You'll get the shot close, just like a fight scene, or get a space clock, it's like a timepiece. Or get the 9-piece and start to do a number when I click it random like it's mind sweep. So if Ipeeped try me, then you'll see I drop just like he buys in.
Okay.
So just as those rounds we gotta do, don't feel you have to respond.
That energy in it was let's go.
You see, just because there's rounds you gotta do, don't feel you have to respond. See, I ain't on that type of shit that other battlers on. So I might cook with a chef, or I might rap for the dawn. See, I can skim past Luke and reach the chapter of John. That's time.
Give it up for that round, y'all! Top of the second, Luke Ipeeped. Let's get it, brother.
I'm off a bean and I'm rolling. I smash on the gas at your Gordon. Can't make a bitch feel she important. You cut that thought out for that bitch out of boredom. I skirt off in the coupe like it's stolen.
I'm listening, attentive, pray to the Lord, maintaining my innocence. I'm not a boy. That's what the difference is. Maybe some paper, open up businesses, real nigga, born with a membership. African, that's in my lineage. If I get started, you know I finish it. That was just my traits, but those are not my blemishes. What the business is, find a plug, that's a circuit. Don't treat it like a circus. Be confident with your cast, but don't let them see the full surface, especially if the fiends around you. especially if the fiend's in line for purchase. If a text hold the fort down, trust me, it'll all be worth it. To make the long story short from the start, I made a purchase for distribution. Scratching off the label was the major part, just to get a banger and make it spark. But
turn up.
Brother, trust me, shit gon' get ugly. Brother, I'm about action. It's clear he think he a top tier. Why am I laughing? Cause it's not gonna happen. Stop capping. I'ma keep rapping till I stop rapping. My name is Ipeeped. Say it with me. Ipeeped. Yeah, it was easy for me to be a block captain. Stop crashing. Stop crashing, especially on the boards. Stop crashing, especially on the boards. And right after I do you foul, 2 arms might have to lift whisper off the floor. I'm in the whip, strapped in, 800 miles per hour. I'm in the whip, strapped in, 800 miles per hour, 800 miles per hour.
800 miles per hour,
or more. 800 miles per hour or more. Yeah.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
So that's what's about. So let that get to you. Let's go. You got it. Bring it back a little bit.
Real niggas alive. Look me in the eyes. Tuck your pride. For me, that's no pride. I kick back, watch, relax. You should take a CO's job, but without the gimmicks. That's a wordy sentence. I come by, push your buttons, like every 30 minutes. Pop up, wash you. Pop up, wash you, like all your dirty linens. It's ironic that all my defense is offensive. No need to suspense it. If murder was the case, I'ma make it brief. You gon' be in the grave, under people's feet. Exactly where I get paid is under what people eat. My clothes, tailor-made, all black, like black people meet. You know what equals me? Facts. So where this clown at? I put down straps. I learned how to scrap till I had it down pat. Get your crown tapped. Especially when I pop mine, you not fine. Get raped with a gun butt of this Glock 9. When you got time, you might have to call that free hotline. I'm not shying. GD, Crip, or Blood, but I'm affiliated, so my feet on thick in mud. Middle of the club, dreads moving while the music make my head bounce. How many in the clip? Shit, at least 30 for a head count. What you said now? I could barely hear the middle of the bow, this bed scare you. When I clear the clip, nobody wanna come near you, cause they scared to. Scope on a 4/5 like a whip. It's like I'm checking the rear view. Yeah, you think I'm a bitch, till I prove I'm not. Not at all, nigga. I'm not a hoe. Like Young Joe, I whoop a nigga ass with a tall nigga. Hoping you get the large picture. If my gun was a bitch, I'll stick the dick all in him. Fraud, nigga. There was no need for a pause, nigga, but I'm a dog, so I still gotta give him the pause, nigga.
Give it up for Ipeeped, y'all. Give it up for Ipeeped. Bottom of round 3.
I'm off a bean and I'm rolling. I smash on the gas at your Gordon. Can't make a bitch feel she important. You cut that thought off for that bitch out of boredom. I skirt off in the coupe like it's stolen.
So just know all of these white boy bars, I ain't in the fucking mood for. Okay. Quite frankly, I'm ashamed at you and wish that you would do more. So quit talking about my tone before I change the way you use yours and leave a cold body cover. And it ain't for keeping lukewarm. I change the way you use yours and leave a cold body cover, but it ain't for keeping lukewarm. You talk about me being white, bitch, that's hardly a name. I'm glad I'm here, but when you standing here, it's hard to be grateful. When you start to be hateful, using all your bars to be racial, well, bitch, I'll turn you to my next opponent as guardian angel. Bitch, I'll turn you to my next opponent's guardian angel. You see, this has to do with penmanship and nothing with pigment. That's what you have to use against me to get someone to listen. So don't you use your fucking skin as if that's what was the difference, because I'd have to leatherface you to be comfortable in it. Jesus. Wow. Because I'd have to leatherface you to be comfortable in it. Every battle they decide to call me white and bitch, the choice is stupid. It's unoriginal as fuck, and I'ma know you do it. Third time now, and I've got Banks and Manor Boy included, so don't go claiming you ain't racist, because I see how much you're joining Lucas. So you can talk talk about my skin color. So you can talk about my skin color, like that's tough to do, but that shit just won't impress me. So you better think it's something new. That's rookie moves. But then again, we all expected what from you? So how you spicing up this car when your season is my fucking food? Oh, shit.
Right.
See, you can spit bars like me, I can spit bars like you. I know our struggle different, still I've had a hard life too. You act like telling me I'm white gives you some large IQ, but you too colorblind to see just what my dark side do. But get out of the king's way with making way to take the throne down. I'm aiming for that royal purple cape and for the gold crown. I did my research for you. Seen that Brooklyn was your hometown, so I'm gonna use your home state and teach you where to go now.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
You see, when crossing bridges, it's important to improve your abilities, because being fire off the top don't always do you the liberty. You show those stats you have to build upon by using the history, then the moment that you blew will have to do with the chemistry. So tell me just how Brooklyn you, because every time I look at you, you make me want to show why acting tough is what you shouldn't do. Too fucking good for Lou. This bitch ain't fucking with me, so how the fuck can I peep you when there's nothing to see? Johnny Bravo body bitch.
Talk to his shame.
Johnny Bravo body bitch. Taco body bitch. Like that needle that you seen up in Toronto body bitch. Lower half asparagus, upper half avocado body bitch. Upper half brought the squad with him, lower half ain't got nobody, bitch. See, you artificial, my artificial. It's the difference is simple. You don't have to play no mind games because this sickness is mental. So if you claim that you were king, then I won't feel it a little. But killing king is made easy, throwing ill in the middle. That's round.
Give it up for that battle, y'all. Give it up for that battle, y'all. Bottom of the third, my bad.
I'm off a bean and I'm rolling. I smash on the gas at your Gordon. Can't make a bitch feel she important. You cut that thought out for that bitch out of boredom. I skirt off in the coupe like it's stolen.
Is you mocking me? If so, I'm mad. I gotta do this shit awkwardly. When you rapping, stop acting like you pulling up your pants when you walk to me. That shit off to me. For me and my people, you know how much this shit costing me? Just for him to sound like me when he talk to me? A fee. So for ill, I'll have to raise a posture fee. I'm in the mix. I'm in the mix. My shit legit. You shoot a brick. Even though you would hate to admit, you never had a nigga fly like me. All up in your shit. I'm equipped, especially when it comes to war, just to even out the score. What you think I keep the packaging for? Till I squeeze a gap like a bottle of water right before I put a cap on your cord. It's not a show. It's not a show anymore. I finna slide, feeling like twerk, not with the bigger, but with the extended 9. By the time you find some guys to get behind, if they ride and they die, just because you fed them lies, I know they gonna be sick of you, because they were ill-advised. I'm in my mind. I'm in my mind till I'm out of it. Find some product that's mine, sell it till I'm out of it. I'm above average, so even if Luke warm, ill whispers best, still gonna be moderate. Because you're not doing shit. You're not doing what you're supposed to do when I loan you these tools like colleges, but I'm just trying to school you. At the same time, this is not about your college. I'm stopping you from thinking he finna blow up. I'm sick of this bomb threat that want a penny for his thoughts with all this nonsense and these duplex standards that he trying to set. When I heard he stay in a suburban area, but want to convince me his mind complex. You better watch where you try and step before ill whisper to the afterlife, because I can show and prove, and I'ma have bragging rights. I used to love rapping, but now I like rapping because it's my passion, right? Nah, get your mic jack, son. When son jack his mics, yeah, everything ain't so much black and white. Random pipe, some shit I caught.
They thought you were new, bro. Go ahead.
Random pipe, some shit I caught from the plug. You want me to buck, but it's tough. If I untuck, you a dub. Run up on them like you don't say. Nigga, what? You can't spray longer than Marlon Wayne's version of what's up? And that's right after the ring. And when I take the mask off, bah, that's when you hear it scream, nigga.